If the real estate agent that you decided to work with treats you like a second-class citizen because you're looking for a rental or a lease, you better rethink the guy that you're picking. That agent should treat you like a $6 million purchase with a 2.5% commission payday. Why should you be less of a client than somebody that is buying a place as opposed to renting a place? My name is Brian. I'm your realtor mentor. Follow me, like my videos, leave a comment, and DM me on the side if you want to talk off. These are the telltale signs or warning signs that you've got the wrong agent. If they're not treating you with the utmost respect and like as if you're the most important customer in the world, you've got a problem. And if they don't screen you before they start the whole process or ask you a few questions to make sure that you're not wasting his time, her time, or your time, then you know that you got the right person. Let's face it, you want somebody that's honest with you and not going to lie to you and then, blow smoke up your butt. You want to make sure that you got somebody that's doing their job properly. Before they start and you start, you should know these things. You need these things up front in order to be viable. You need to provide your credit score. You have to look it up on Equifax or TransUnion. You need to have an employment letter that basically says how much you're earning. The job letter is important, but the money has to be there. There's a specific formula that we use. We take the monthly rent, times it by 12, times it by 3. It's a general accounting practice in order to see if you're going to be able to afford your rent, your insurance, your car payments, your groceries, your utilities. These things all add up, and everybody needs to know that you're going to be able to pay your bill. If they don't ask you this up front and you're not prepared, or if you don't even have it ready, then you know what? Everybody's wasting their time. Why should I go out or you go out and see 6 properties in one day and then find out afterwards you're not qualified? Doesn't make any sense. The other thing you got to be worried about is if you go through every single apartment, you start to notice the guy is like tight-lipped, doesn't say anything bad. And if you notice things that are obviously wrong and he doesn't say, hey, listen, I don't like the way the view is over here. That building is a little too close. Oh, what's that smell that's coming from the other apartment? I mean, if they don't say something, then you know they're trying to make a quick sale because it's illegal. Typically, if it's not their contract or not their listing, they'll get half a month's rent, which means in this market day and age, if the property's $3,000, they're going to get $1,500. Listen, it's not bad money. And I wouldn't turn my nose up on anything these days because rentals are high price. But if they're not telling you the things that are wrong with the place or giving you their opinion because they've been around for a while, then you should be really concerned about if they're just trying to make a quick sale. Because when you look at it, it's like, is there commission on their breath? That's the thing that we say in this business. I look at it like this. If they don't ask you these things up front, they're inexperienced. If they ask you these things up front, they want to make sure that they're not wasting your time and their time. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's to make sure you're a good application. Listen, not every situation is perfect. And you know what? Knowing these things up front, you can probably try to negotiate and figure out what's the next best strategy in order to get that person into a place. Because not every time you're going to find that perfect, 800 credit score. They're making $200,000 a year. They've been working at the company for 10 years and they're a manufacturing engineer. It doesn't work that way. So you got a little bit of, this and that, and you need to adjust. And I also look at it this way. That person maybe someday is going to be somebody that's going to buy a place. Guess what? They're going to always remember how forthright, how honest and sincere and hardworking you were when they decide to go back into the market to make a purchase. Also, they're a great way or segue for a referral with another friend, a family member. Somebody says, do you know an agent? They're going to go, oh my God, that guy Brian was amazing. He told me everything was wrong. He prepared me properly. He asked me the right questions. You know what? I was in a place really quick. When you put all those things together, you've got a great individual to work with, as well a great client to work with. So it works both ways. It's a two-way street. That's it for me. There's a little bit more about this business, but you know what? Listen, my name is Brian. I'm your realtor mentor. Follow my videos, and leave a comment or DM me on the side. Talk to you later.